What happened to Mary Padian from Storage Wars?
Learn 3 easy Mary moves that you can use this weekend to transform a thrift store discovery into a keeper by staying attentive until the very end. Mary was creative, compassionate, and patient enough to see value where others could only see dust, making her a welcome addition to the Storage Wars realm. When fans first saw her in Texas, she blended the thrill of the locker hunt with her passion for design.
It was vision, not noise, that won her.
While others sought for quick metal for scrap, she pulled out a chair with good bones, a trunk with a story, or a small piece of art that simply required light and a new frame. That led to a fan-favorite run on the main series and a never-ending stream of scenes where she turned junk into something you'd gladly place in your living room. Mary has continued to be active in the same fields that contributed to her success outside of the auction area: design, upcycling, and small business entrepreneurship. Her brand developed from the simple idea of find it, fix it, love it to a store identity that blends adorable items, recycled materials, and vintage finds. In order to focus on the actual business, which involved discovering, restoring, listing, shipping, and occasionally showing up for special occasions or guest spots, she gradually quit watching TV all the time.
That modification fits her aesthetic.
Rather than becoming a headline, she has always considered herself a maker. She doesn't post much about her personal life, and when she does, it's usually to share a small triumph, an artistic fix, or work from the past. If you want to follow in her footsteps, look for her design voice: glass with waves and bubbles, natural wood, worn metal, textured baskets, and prints that appear gathered rather than staged. The best thing about her story is how useful it is. She established a lane and stayed there, learning the trade, managing costs, relocating goods, and so forth. Instead of buying based on hype, she bases her purchases on potential.
She takes weight, size, and shipment into account before lifting a paddle.
Clean lines are attractive, neutral colors sell quickly, and useful components pay for themselves.
The 3 Mary moves I previously described.
The first test is the touch test, where you pick up the object and feel its weight and craftsmanship. Solid wood is characterized by warmth and grain, while smoothly moving drawers and dovetail corners are good signs. Second, the neutral flip. If the shape is perfect but the finish is worn out, gently sand, fix any chips, and refinish in a soft neutral, warm white, light gray, or natural oil. By introducing new gear, you may raise the value without compromising the soul. Third, the tiny story. Affix a tag that explains where you found it, what you corrected, and how to maintain it. When a table has a backstory, it becomes our table, which attracts customers.
What happened to Mary after that?
What creative geniuses do is what she did. The part of fame that motivated her to pursue her job was left behind. She proceeded to build, one piece at a time, staying faithful to the cool, perceptive voice that first captured people's attention. If you're missing her on TV, keep in mind that her real show was always the after, not the auction. The staining, the sanding, the second life. That stage is still going on, quietly and successfully. Please watch all the way through, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you would like me to tackle next: your biggest thrift score, your trickiest flip, or the Storage Wars pro you want to respectfully examine in depth. Please do so if this update gave you a clear picture and some ideas for your own discoveries.